is one of the first places I came where I just discovered the fun and the joy of being able to buy things that were just distinctively British.
Yeah.
You know? Young British designers, fresh designs. What more do you want?
Okay, look, I've just seen something that's made. I need to ask you a question, because in the drive over here, one of the things that we were talking about was the taboos as a young MC from London.
Yeah.
What you were allowed to wear and what you weren't allowed to wear. Now, on the first series of The Voice, it was a big thing for me. You know? It was mainstream, it was Saturday night, and my stylist said to me, I'm going to put you in blush.
Yeah.
Now, to me, when I saw blush, all I saw was pink. I didn't see blush, I just saw pink.
You didn't see blush. That's just a fancy word for
exactly. As a young rapper from London, was pink ever a taboo? Because it seems like for men now, there are no rules.
Do you know what? Pink definitely was a taboo, and I think somewhat always kind of is, and I feel like that's why when Cameron did it back in the day with Dipset, because he flipped people's what people's perception of the colour was, it was such a success for him. And if I'm being even honest with you, I remember just when I started to get to really talk to Dummy, who's my manager, I remember I specifically asked him that.
What he thought about pink?
I got sent a t-shirt from like a sporting company, and it was pink, but it wasn't as bright as this, it was slightly darker. And I remember saying to D, bro, do you think it's going to be cool to wear pink? Do you wear pink?
I'm a rapper.
Yeah, do you wear pink? And he was like, yeah, sometimes it all depends on what you wear it with, and that is the rule for anything. It all depends. You can wear anything you like, depending on what you wear it with.
Okay. Print is a massive part of West African culture, and like me, you know, your family's from there. We're British men, but we have West African heritage. And print is something that we've grown up with.
Yeah.
Now, would you be brave enough to wear something as bold as this? I mean, you're wearing print today.
Do you know what?
Do you tend to wear a lot of print?
I want to take this with me right now.
Right,
I think it's amazing. My mum used to do trade back in the day, so she used to sell things like this with these kind of similar patterns to all her friends, and I remember going and watching her do that, and now in recent years seeing it implemented in British culture, seeing it amongst British fashion is awesome, because at the end of the day it's culture coming from a place that's very memorable and familiar to me, you know, so this is me all day.
Okay, so come on then. You gotta let me know what's inside this overly flamboyant bag.
I have these.
Okay, I wanna hold these up.
Cool. So this was an amazing venture for myself and my manager, Dummy.
Right.
This was our first opportunity at designing a Nike shoe, which was great. Obviously, it's the blazer because it's what I wore a lot during my first campaign and what people started to associate me with. So we actually went to Portland, Oregon to design this with the Nike team, which was crazy.
Right.
And just to be able to have your Disturbing London logo on a Nike shoe. Right, I'm sure you've probably seen these. And they're old and they're vintage. They were vintage to begin with anyway.
Right.
But this is what I wore when I came out on the Pyramid stage with Snoop Dogg for the first ever time. First time at Glastonbury, chucked in at the deep end. Not only are you here for the first time, but you're gonna go on the biggest stage with one of the biggest artists in hip hop history.
Yeah.
So it just made me think, all these things that have happened during pivotal moments of my life, and all these things I've been wearing, I should definitely keep them for something or the other. I don't know when they're gonna be useful, but they have been today.
There you have it. We have learned loads more about Tinie Tempah, style, and what's important to him when it comes to wardrobe. Join us next time on Style Pit Stop when we spend time with a lady who not only makes underwear look amazing, but everything else too.